It was pretty darn incredible.
I've worked in eating disorder for like 30 years, and that talk rocked it, especially the raw part.
Most of us have some kinds of marginalized identities that don't allow us to be fully seen.
We're told what we're supposed to be like, and some groups are given lower status. The oppression turns into personal shame.
There's a lot of things about our bodies that we have difficulty owning. Once we start to expand the platform to look at social justice issues on a broader platform, we can help people to make the connections, and I think that'll make the movement even more powerful.
Linda Bacon is the best person that you could possibly bring anywhere to speak because she's brilliant and everything that she says is super smart, and because she has a stage presence like no other person.
The personal stories you shared, they really touched me. I think I'm a compassionate person. I think it opened me up even more.
I'm just so moved by your story, by your authenticity.
My body precedes me and telegraphs something to other people and then affects how they treat me.
The world might be giving you other messages, right? And you need to be able to figure out how to tolerate that and recognize that you're okay despite what you're hearing outside.
War on obesity is nothing more than a war on our bodies. When you look at the data that was gathered by the government, what they actually found was that people in that overweight category are actually the people that are living longest. In fact, what we see is that something like poverty is much more strongly associated with type 2 diabetes than weight is.
So the first time I heard Dr. Linda Bacon speak was on the Embrace documentary.
It's not that people are failing, it's that diets are failing them. We don't stop to think at just how incredibly awesome this body is.
In addition to that, I started reading her book, which has changed my relationship with food and exercise and how I can be a little more compassionate to myself.
We have to help people to recognize that they're the experts of their own bodies, rather than trusting those outside voices that tell them dieting is supposed to work, so therefore you're the one that's the problem.
This binary system that confers power to some and takes power away from others, it doesn't work for anybody.
Whether that's because you live in a larger body, or because of your race or ethnicity, or your sexual orientation.
When we start to look at things from the perspective of how can we make everybody feel safe and include everybody in our picture, then we give everybody freedom to fully inhabit themselves. Our liberation depends upon the liberation of everybody.